In order to understand our bulldog history, we must go back to the beginning. First, there was La M, and those who started that were from southern part of California. Yes, there were also members from Central California and Northern California, but the stronghold came from those who created it, the ones from the South. So power was not equal, and the ones from Central California and Northern California.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
They began Nuestra Familia. Fresno and high-ranking members, ones who originated the NF. One in particular was my homeboy Big Crackers. He is the one who started NF along with other F-14ers. The 14 stands for Nuestra Familia to us. The 14 still stands for that. Family, our family. Crackers is loved and well respected by the NF and other towns. San Jose, Salinas began seeing they were not getting the same respect and power that Crackers and other F-14ers were getting. So they started bumping heads and not seeing eye to eye on decisions. They were still warring with La M at the same time. La M created the SUR, Southern United Raza, who were soldiers for La M. So now the NF members from San Jose and Salinas wanted to create Norte, which stood for Northern Organized Raza Together and Federal. Crackers and some others disagreed. The members who were against Crackers now started plotting against him and came up with their own plan. They made up some fake paperwork on him. And if you wanted someone taken out, you wanted to get someone that can get closest to you. So these members against Crackers had a meeting with two other members from Fresno F-14 and showed them this paperwork. They then ordered them to take Crackers out. And if you got orders to do something like this and didn't follow through, you would be the one taken out. They underestimated the love that they had for Crackers and each other. These two F-14ers went to Crackers and let him know of their orders. Crackers said, okay, play along with it, and we will buy as much time as we can in order to get at as many F-14ers and others who agree and support a new cause. During this time, Crackers, G-Boy, Bowser, Gordo, Animal, Pelon, and others from Fresno and other towns sent out small messages out to others who felt the same way. These messages had a small dog paw on them. So certain people who received them would know that the messages were authentic and for them. They got at other prisons and the streets for as long as they could until the members who were against Crackers were losing patience. But now Crackers and other true current bulldogs were already ready. The best offense is better defense. So these bulldogs all came out and faced off with all the NF members from all over. Now bulldogs began in 1986. Bulldogs are from all over. We keep the 14 in honor of our history. We started. The 14 does not stand for North Dakota Bulldogs. It stands for NF, family. Its original meaning, bulldogs. 6 spikes, 14 teeth. If you look at the Fresno State Bulldog, it's got 6 spikes, stands for Fresno, and it's got 14 teeth. Family, in honor for our homeboys who fought for our independence. I was in YA doing the same thing. I was ran down by my family, G-Boy and Gordo, while I was on the streets and in YA. I can honestly say I'm one of the ones who started the push for bulldogs. Me, Pee-wee, Dreamer, Chico, Little Ray, Cisco. It was not easy because our homeboys are hard-headed. And that's a good thing. But we were up against it. The North, the South, and some of my own homeboys for a while, until homeboys started hearing from their own tios or brothers or dads. Then the other homeboys started following suit. I got to Tamarack lockup after getting off with 3 norteños, along with my homeboy Snorky. He was right below me. He said, "What's up, dog?" I got in the cell below him and pressed him
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
so we could talk to each other through the back windows. We were talking, and he asked me, "Hey, what did you come back here for?" I thought, here we go. I told him for getting off with 3 norteños. He said, "What?" I remember another guy saying during our conversation and asked, "Who's that?" Snorky said, "That's my homeboy Phantom." Cyclone, the one who was talking, said, "All right, Phantom." I said, "All right." Back to him. Snorky asked, "Why did you get off with 3 norteños?" I answered, "Because I'm not a norteño, I'm a bulldog." Other guy, Cyclone from Pitas, asked, "But you still kick it with us, right?" I said, "No." He said, "Hey, Snorky, what's up with your homeboy?" Snorky, "I don't know." I said, "Look, I'm a bulldog, and that's it. We do our own thing." Snorky said, "So, you're just naming a football team now, Phantom?" At that point, I just backed off the window after telling Snorky that we were dogs, just like the other homeboys in the pins were doing. He asked, "Yeah, but I'm still a norteño." I said, "Okay, I'm gone." There were 4 cages for yard in Tamarack. One of them was for the north, one was for the south, one was for the blacks, and one was for the whites. I got cleared for yard, and I already knew what time it was. I saw there were 3 guys and my homeboy in a cage. They let me in, and it was on. The main thing was staying on my feet, and I did. I took some lumps, but the worst thing about it was those lumps came from one of my own homeboys. After this, I had my own cage. I heard lots of woofing. I remembered who they were, so I could catch up with them later. I stood strong. A month later, Snorky sent me a photo from one of my homeboys, Bad Boy, a picture of his carnal, and him, who wrote to Snorky saying that I was right. And he said, "Hey, Dispenser, Phantom, you were right. It's all good." I told him, "Hey, it's all good. I understand." And he got off with the norteños his next yard. And they were in the same cage with each other. We all played our own parts during this time. Our history is our cause. We do not believe in oppression. We are all equal. We do not politic. We take care of our own. And we do not participate in any peace treaties or alliances. Our dogs fought for us, and we fought for each other. Our independence to us means a lot. We are diverse. We have Mexican bulldogs, white bulldogs, Indian bulldogs, black bulldogs, Asian bulldogs, and we're all one. All bulldogs, we are all equal. Bulldogs is a choice, not an obligation. We are all warriors. And we have dogs from all over. This is how it began and how it will always be. We are one bulldog family, all of us. One is no better than the next. There are many names I would include to all my dogs whom I've done time with, ones on the streets doing the family thing, all my dogs, old and young. Dogs and dogettes, I love you all. This is my life in here. Always has been and always will be. Eyes closed, ears open, mouth shut. Don't bark, just bite, right? To the outsiders who infiltrate, those coming out their mouth, unless you want to compare resumes, go sit your ass down somewhere and buy yourself a Slurpee or something. This is a bulldog thing. Our history is important to us. Every dog deserves to know our history. Shout outs to all the Galvans, Vignolas, Contreras, Zaparais, Aguilars, Duartes, Hernandez, Venegas, Rodriguez's, Garcias, Perez's, Spankowitz, De La Cruz's, Sanchez's, Martinez, Rios, Ibarras, Dominguez, Jaramillos, Lunas, Herrera's, Gonzalez's, Chavez's, Medias, Casanedas, Herrera's, Ashballs, Dimas, Rojas, De La Montes, De La Torres, Irizares, Guerreros, Maldonados, the Ruizes, Trevino's, Ramos, Solis, Delgados, Riveras, De Los Santos, and all the other ones. I love all you guys.